Greetings from the Arcturians. We'd like to address another couple of questions that were sent in by our Turkish friend, and we'd like to read them out and share them here. Now, he says, my first question is what we can do today, or what can we do today for our brothers and sisters in Islam and in creation? I suppose you mean for our brothers and sisters in Islam, meaning Muslims, and I suppose you mean and in creation, and by in creation, we're guessing you mean the non-Muslims or the non-Muslim world. Then he goes on to say, we, meaning a minority souls of likewise thinkers on the matter of Muslims today being light years away from our Prophet's teachings, meaning from Prophet Muhammad's teachings, covered under multiple layers of false religious dogma. There are satanic proxies, false leaders, lies and deceptions, wars and bombs manifested over Muslims and Muslim lands today. I am deeply sorry for this. People need to awaken to science, hard work, unity, compassion, and love in order to get rid of these synthetically enforced rules and attributions. And these rules, which can be named today as Sharia, religion, sect, etc. And then my second question is, what can we do to support you? Because what you are doing right now is a direct operation against the leaders and beneficiaries of the dogma that embodies thousands of false hadiths or hadiths. What are you planning to achieve? Right. What we are trying to achieve is unity. But how can you achieve unity in a world divided by religion and dogma? As you've said it yourself here, so you understand. Were there supposed to be Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, and was there supposed to be religion? Was there supposed to be Muslims and non-Muslims? Or was there supposed to be just creation and human beings and the human race? Because why are people divided into all these different religions when there was only supposed to be creation and the human race? And why do we have all these different religions when there's only one God? Why do Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, etc., or should I even say etc., because these are the mainstream religions on planet Earth. that are kind of troublesome, shall I say. So, why do Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus behave like they all have a different God when there is only one God at the core of all of it? So, I don't understand. It's like, isn't this common sense? And what boggles my mind is that they've been told this, they've been taught this through their religions that, oh, there is only one God. You know, at least the mainstream religions of Judaism, meaning Jews, Christianity, meaning Christians, Islam, meaning Muslims, they've been told and taught through their religion that there is only one God. And even Hindus believe in that one central God, even if they have, other gods when it comes to Hinduism. But even that needs to be understood properly. But the point I'm trying to make here is we've all been told and taught through our religions that there is only one God. So then why do we all have all these different religions? Why do we have all these different religions if there is only one God? Because if there is only one God, does that not mean that we all have the same God? Because if there's only one God, common sense dictates that Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, etc., that we all have the one and the same God, that we all have the same God. Then why do we have all these different religions when there is only one God and when we all have the same God? Then why do we have all these different religions? And why are these religions and or the followers of these religions causing divide or division or divisiveness and separation and hatred? And some are even killing over their religion, especially, the fundamentalist Muslims. Actually, I'll include some fundamentalist Hindus in there as well, because there are some fundamentalist Hindus, who kill over religion too. To this day, even today, even in this day and age, this is what is still happening when it comes to religion. People are dividing, separating, hating, and even killing over religion. But we're all supposed to have the same God. How does that make sense? Because if there is only one God, then that means that we all have that one and same God, that we all have the same God. So then why are we dividing, separating, hating, and even killing each other over religion? How does that make sense? People are dividing, separating, hating, and even killing each other on the basis of religion, or because they have a different religion from each other. And then, as you mentioned, sect as well. So, yeah, people are dividing, separating, hating, and killing each other over different sects, too. And I'm actually thinking of, there are different sects in India. And, what's going on in India over different sects. Oh, and the sect that is, what do they call it? Uh, I think you kind of say it as the untouchables in English, like literally untouchable. Like people or Hindus wouldn't even touch them. I think what's coming to my mind is the word achut. I think that's what it is, but it means untouchable, or the untouchables, or the untouchable sect. So there's the Hindu caste system on top of, the Hindu religion. But I guess they are interconnected. It's all interconnected. And I mean, who came up with this kind of ignorance of, oh, you cannot even touch another human being on the basis of their caste? And who even came up with all these different castes? Who came up with this idea of oh, let's divide the Hindus in these different castes? Because whoever came up with that idea, or shall I say ignorance, it's like whoever came up with that idea and the different castes and the caste system in India, it's like, this is how you're treating human beings? This is how you're treating each other? This is how you're treating other human beings? When you're all supposed to be equals because you are all human and you belong to the same human race? But this is how you're treating each other, or this is how you're treating some of them. That what? Oh, do not even touch them. Like, this is the kind of treatment, or shall I say mistreatment, that based on religion and based on the caste system in India, like, I don't even have words. It's like I'm struggling with my words. Like, it's like I'm struggling to put all this into words right now. Like, this is what's happening in India, even in this day and age, even in the 21st century, when it comes to religion and when it comes to the Hindu caste system. And this is how, human beings are treating other human beings in India based on religion and the Hindu caste system. Because I say it's interconnected because I think these castes, or at least some of these Hindu castes, are connected to religion as well. Because I'm thinking, is it the Brahmin caste? I think that's like the top caste. I think so, I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm just looking it up on Google here quickly, and yes, it's saying the highest caste in India is Brahman. It's the Brahman caste. But wouldn't you call it sects as well? Especially if it's, you know, interwoven with religion and religious hierarchy. And then let's come to Muslims. It's like there's these different religious sects and branches that Muslims and the Muslim world have divided themselves into. Like, I guess the two main sects or branches of Islam are the Sunnis and the Shias. And then, of course, there are, um, there's further division of, other subcategories or other religious sects or branches that are there in the religion of Islam as well. So, I mean, why have Muslims divided themselves into all these different sects and branches of Islam? Who came up with that? Did that come from God or Allah? Did that come from Prophet Muhammad? I don't think so. So then where did all that come from? And I guess it's the same with Christianity and Christians, and I'm sure it's the same with Judaism and Jews too. Because even Christianity has different denominations, like, the Catholics and the Protestants and I don't know, Jehovah's Witness, the Mormons, the Amish, and there are other, denominations in Christianity as well. So, who has come up with all of this? God did not come up with all of this division and hierarchy based on, I don't know, religion and caste or whatever. And the prophets did not come up with any of this either. So, who came up with all this division? People? And of course, who else? The devil and the dark side? Because the devil and the dark side and the dark forces, they always influence people and the followers of these different religions to divide, to separate, to hate each other, and even kill each other. Oh, and let's come back to Muslims and the Muslim world and the Sharia law, meaning the Islamic law. And who came up with that? I mean, I know this is not the first time I'm saying that here on my channel, but who came up with Sharia law or Islamic law? Who came up with blasphemy law under Sharia law? And who came up with this, we can even issue a death penalty to someone over blasphemy? Who came up with that law? Did Allah come down and gave you that law? Did Prophet Muhammad came up with that law? No? Of course not. So then who came up with Sharia law and blasphemy law or under Sharia law, and that it's okay to even give death penalty or issue death penalty over blasphemy law. Who came up with all of this? Allah did not. Prophet Muhammad did not. So then who created all this mess called Sharia law and blasphemy law under Sharia law? And even issuing death penalties over blasphemy. And all these people who came up with these death fatwas. Who came up with death fatwas even? Did Allah come up with it? Did Prophet Muhammad come up with it? No. So then who are all these people? And why have they created all this mess? In the name of God, in the name of Allah, in the name of Prophet Muhammad, or in the name of prophets in general. And why? Why have they created all this mess? Why? Because they want to control the human race. When it comes to the devil and the dark forces and the dark side, that's why I keep saying that people need to start asking questions, that people need to start asking the basic questions, especially when it comes to religion. Otherwise, you will all just sit there being religiously programmed robots with false religious programming and dogma. Coming from where? Coming from the devil, the dark forces, and the dark side? Why? Because, the devil wants control and dominion and power over the human race. And let's create all these different religions. Because what are these different religions doing? They are a tool for mind control. And this is what people are not getting, even now. That they are being mind controlled through their religions. And that's why these religions were created in the first place. Not because God or Allah or Bhagwan said, let's create all these different religions. No. And not because the prophets created all these different religions. No. These religions were created by the devil, the dark forces, the dark side, to have power and control and dominion over the human race. Because that's what the devil, the dark forces, and the dark side wants. It wants power. It wants control. It wants dominion over the human race. And so these different religions were created as a tool for mind control. So they can mind control the human race, the humans, through religion and through all these different religions. And our Turkish friend, you ask, what can we do about all of this? Well, we are already doing what we can about all of this here on our channel and through our video messages and through our messages coming from God and the universe and the galactics. So we are playing our part and do what we can. But obviously, it would be nice to have more people like you coming in and lending us a helping hand and showing their support for what we are already doing here, in order to bring in unity between all these different religions, because now the mess has been created, right? The mess is just there. It's there. So what we can do about it is just work with it the best way we can and try and create unity among all these different religions and the followers of all these different religions, etc. And we don't even mind those who don't have a religion, who are atheists, who are agnostics. Agnostics meaning you're just kind of sitting on the fence, you're not sure either way. But atheists are like, they don't believe in God, etc. So we don't even have a problem with those. As long as they can be reasonable with us too. So we are already playing our part and we are already doing what we can do. But as I said, yes, it would be helpful if more people and more souls like you could come in and lend a helping hand and show your support. And in terms of, what you can do and other people can do in order to show your support, it can just be the little things like, if you are watching us and you resonate with our video messages, please like the video. And maybe you can drop a supportive comment in the comment section if you are so inclined and if you want to. But if you just want to kind of stay hidden and stay kind of like, covert and show your support covertly, then you can always just like the video if you resonated with our message. It's little things like that. And if you know anyone or other people who would also resonate with our message and or who you think that they will benefit from our message, then please share our videos with those people, because that would help bring in more like-minded people and more like-minded souls here to this channel. That would help too. You can show your support in that way too. As I said, it's little things like these that people can do. And it doesn't even cost anything. It's not going to cost you anything in terms of, finances or money or anything like that. And as I said, if you want to stay hidden, then just like the videos and show your support that way. Other than that, again, I want to come back to Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie. Now, I've been trying to promote that movie on my own, with the small budget that I can manage. And just to put the idea out there into the world and just to start planting that seed into people's minds, especially into the minds of the Muslim world, that hey, here's an idea. What do you think about it? How do you feel about it? Would you like to support it? Would you like to see a movie on Prophet Muhammad? And Aisha, would you like to see a movie on your Prophet? How do you feel about that? Show us your support if you would like that, or if you want that. And as I said, the 2 promos that I've done and I promoted so far, in terms of percentage, I got more likes on those 2 promo videos than dislikes. And in terms of percentage, it was like one video had like 91.1% of likes, and the second video had 96% of likes. So that's the percentage of likes that we're looking at when it comes to people and the Muslims and the Muslim world wanting this movie and wanting to show support for this movie. Because if I'm getting 91% and 96% likes on my promos with my limited budget, then what does that tell you? That there is interest out there for this movie, that there is support out there in the Muslim world for this movie. So we need the right people to come in to assist us with that. And maybe a professional promo or some kind of promotional video for this movie that can be released worldwide. And then let's see what kind of reaction are we gonna get from the Muslim world. Let's see what they're gonna think about it. Let's see how they're gonna feel about it. Let's see how many Muslims are gonna actually want the movie and they will actually support the movie. But if we don't even put it out there, if we don't even try, then the Muslim world, they don't even know. They're not even going to know about it. So how can they, think or say anything about it? How can they cast their vote when it comes to supporting the movie? When they don't even know about it, because we're not even putting it out there. We're not even letting people know. We're not even giving people a chance to support the movie. We have to at least put it out there. We have to at least give people a chance. We have to at least give the Muslim world a chance. And then see how many will support this movie and how many will want this movie and support this movie. Who's going to assist us with that? Bollywood? Hollywood? Anyone in Bollywood? Anyone in Hollywood? We've been asking for support. We've been asking for assistance with that already. Especially the top tier megastars, superstars of Bollywood, especially the ones who are Muslims, like the ones I've already been mentioning. We've already been mentioning, like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Saif Ali Khan, the ones who are Muslims. And they are the creme de la creme of Bollywood film industry, and they have their own film production companies even. Do you want to support your prophet, your own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, with this movie? Do you want to support your own prophet when it comes to the making of this movie on your prophet? Or is that too much for you because you don't want to put your lives and your loved ones' lives at risk? But then again, we haven't even really assessed that risk properly yet. Or have we? Because what kind of risk are we really looking at here when it comes to making of this movie? And how high of a risk are we actually looking at? Because it might not be that high. In reality, it's just that our fears are getting the best of us. Our fears are getting the best of us. And we are letting our fears get the best of us. Because it's okay and it's safe to play heroes in your movies. But when we are asking you and your own prophet is asking you to play hero in real life, you are nowhere to be found. And I will and we will throw in the rest of the Muslim world in here too. Because where are you? When your prophet, your own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, is asking you for help and support and is asking you to make a movie on him and Aisha. Where are you? This is how you're treating your own prophet? This is how you're treating Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha? This is how you're treating us? And as I said, I am extending this to the whole Muslim world as well. This is how you're treating your own prophet and your prophet's wife, Aisha. This is how you're treating us. Anyway, we've addressed your questions and concerns. And if anyone has any questions for us, if anyone has any concerns for us that they would like to share with us, and any questions that you'd like to ask us, please come and connect with us. My personal email is in the description below. Please send us your questions, send us your concerns, whatever is on your mind. Come and share with us. And just let us know if you want us to keep our interaction private, because if it's questions, then we like to answer questions here on our channel so others can benefit from it too. But if you would just like a private interaction with us, we are open to that too. I'm getting names again. Robert Spencer. um, Bollywood, Dharma Productions, Karan Johar, and Bollywood's Anil Kapoor, Hollywood's Johnny Depp, Oprah Winfrey, Bollywood's Tabbo, and of course Bollywood's Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Saif Ali Khan, and Kareena Kapoor, Shahid Kapoor, Rajkumar Rao. Again, I can just keep saying everybody's names. Amitabh Bachchan, Bollywood's Amitabh Bachchan. I've already been saying your names here. It's like we've already been mentioning you here. Um, so, you know what? We're gonna leave it there. I hope you all take care. Over and out.